He opened up to me. He told me that a sacrifice is needed to for him to, get back to the position where he was. I was like, I don't understand. What kind of sacrifice are you talking about? He said it involves a human blood. And mind you, during this along the line, I was already pregnant for him. I was about 6 months.
Hello, it's your boys Killer Comedy, aka Next Governor. Today we're in the studio to do what we know how to do best. On today matter, it gets as it take no one be. Today matter, a chop belle full like overfeeding they worry this very issue. This matter wear sneakers on top of waiting pass rain boot, tie wrapper on top of trouser, not tie, come wear eyeglass, use gele finish up on top of another gele. This is just to tell you how serious this very issue is. This matter, now this sister here, now she bring this matter to my table. If you hear story, don't worry. Just like I promised you guys, I won't be taking you guys time, as in there is no time to waste time. I will be hitting it straight to the point. So all you need to do for me right now is to get yourself some popcorn, chilled water, sit down and relax. Follow this program second after second, because there is absolutely nothing to skip if you really want to hear this story from her own very mouth. Seriously. But do not forget that the only way you can get through to me is by my email, which is skitlordcomedy@gmail.com. Now, we will dive into the matter. We bring us come here this afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Can you be audible? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm very good, fine.
Oh, my sister, it is because of the gravity of the story you emailed to me that is making me hide your identity. So I don't want to know your name, and I equally don't want to know the name of anybody that is involved in this very issue. But at the same time, I would want you to narrate this story to us once again. Why? Because behind you there is camera. We are recording this program and the world is watching. With me here is my seer, who by grace of God, he sees secrets and deep things, and he also knows when someone is telling lies. Be you who. So I appreciate if you narrate this story to them, more especially to my seer, for him to look into it, to know the advice and solution he has to give to you concerning this very issue you brought to our table. So please speak out as you gently narrate this your story to us. Thank you.
So, like I told you before, I've been dating this guy for 3 years now. So we've been in a relationship and everything was cool. He has the money. I live my life to the fullest. In fact, I'm even one of the hottest happening babe in school. He do drop me in and out with his luxury cars, like changing it constantly. So he provided me with everything I needed. I come from a very poor background, and this guy literally took my family's bills and everything concerning my family. He pays for everything. Like, when I mean everything, down to the lowest you can ever think of, this guy pays for every damn thing.
Okay.
Even to my school fees. So, and the relationship was very sweet, fun, and to the extent that I do even picture ourselves together. Like, for a man to like go that extent to do things for you, he must have a reason, intention of going far with you, that kind of stuff. So as time went on, I know what he's doing. I know the work he does do. But then something happened along the line.
What does he do?
He's into street, like normal hustle.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and the hustle yield him a whole lot of money. He gets a whole lot from that hustle.
He does Yahoo.
Yes.
Okay. And you know about that?
Yes, I know about it.
Okay. All right, I'm listening.
So as time went on, things stopped being the way it used to. Things started getting bad. We couldn't afford some bills. This is the guy that we do travel out together. Sometimes we do go on a vacation to any country of our choice. Even, I mean, last year we celebrated our anniversary. We celebrated it at the US. So
Like relationship anniversary. Are you guys married?
no, it's a relationship anniversary.
Okay.
I mean, we've been together for 3 years.
All right.
So things started getting bad, and we couldn't afford some of the things we used to do before. We thought things are still going to, switch into the way it used to be, but things, it was getting more worse as day goes by. So to the extent that he even sold, sorry for the wrong English, sold our cars, you know, all of them. It was it was very heartbreaking for us, and that was the most difficult moment of our life. Then, and during this period, my mom was in the hospital. She was very, very sick and needed an urgent surgery to, you know, give her the chance to live again. And we can't even afford it anymore. Then on one fateful day, he came back and was like, his mood changed and everything. I tried to ask him what happened. He didn't tell me. He said that he's fine, that he doesn't want to talk to anyone for now.
Be audible. I want to be hearing you.
So he said he doesn't feel like talking to anyone for now, that I should just let him be. So I let him be. So this thing happened for like 2 days. He couldn't talk to me or, anyone. He couldn't even answer his calls. His phones ring in his presence and he doesn't even pick it up. So one midnight, I woke him up. I asked him what was eating him up, because I know my man. I know the man I used to, that's always I'm close to. I know when things are not the way it's supposed to. So he opened up to me. He told me that a sacrifice is needed to for him to, get back to the position where he was. I was like, I don't understand. What kind of sacrifice are you talking about? He said it involves a human blood. And mind you, during this along this the line, I was already pregnant for him. I was about 6 months gone.
Okay.
And I didn't really bother about it because I've been through things with this guy, and I felt very relieved, free with him. Like, I wasn't panicking that okay, he's not going to marry me, even though he's still going to take care of me and my child. So when he told me this, I was like, what do you mean human blood? He told me that oh, the story long, sha.
Just calm down. All right. Put yourself together. I want you to tell us this story the way it is. Don't hide anything don't hide anything to us. Just tell us the way it is. That's all we want to hear. So, what happened after he told you that the sacrifice is about human blood? And
He said that the person, that's the place he went to, they asked him to either bring his manhood as a man or our unborn child.
okay,
Then when he told me this, that was when I knew he was into some kind of fetish stuff. I was like, you didn't tell me this all this while. I thought it's just a normal street I know you for, because I've never suspected him doing any illegal, like any all these
something.
fetish things. Yeah, I've never suspected him. So I was very, very angry at first that I even left the house for him, because I can't even stand it. But then I thought about it and I really love him so much. So, it's hard to say, but
Just say it.
okay, I accepted to use our unborn child for the sacrifice as long as he comes back to his feet the way he used to, because I have my bills to pay. I mean, my mom was in the hospital, she needs an urgent surgery, and I can't. Everybody knows me in campus as a big girl. I can't just, everything can just fall flat at my feet like that. So, and I love this guy, and I mean, we are going to spend the rest of our life together. So I just gave into it.
You decided to use your unborn baby for the sacrifice.
Yes.
Okay. And what happened thereafter?
Then I lost the child at that 6 months. It was almost going to 7 months.
Okay.
Then after that, things bounced back more than it was before. Like the kind of money my man hit then was, I was even scared of it at the same time. So, but then he automatically changed. He started giving me attitude. He gets angry over little things that I do, that things that on a normal that I used to do before, that he doesn't even see anything wrong with it. He do get pissed. He even beat me along the line, and I was so depressed about everything that he even threw me out of his house. And that was my biggest Waterloo. And
Just calm down and be audible, please. I want to hear you. Okay?
so I met myself at the lowest depth. I even owe a whole lot of people. Like I had to borrow to, help my mom, my school, maintain myself and all that. So after some months, almost a year was already going by, then this guy came back to me.
Like throwing you out of his house, does it mean that you guys broke up or something?
Yes, he said he was tired of the relationship and he needed a break. I was like, what kind of break do you need? We've been cool all these years, so why needing a break now? I can't. I don't know what to do. I mean, he beats me every time. This is someone that never raised his voice at me when we were cool before the whole sacrifice and all that.
So what do you think that made him change? Were you doing anything or something?
I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't. I was just being me, the normal me that he knew. I never changed. So I just don't know what happened.
Was there any woman in the picture?
Well, after he
Bounce back?
after he bounced back, he started going out late, skipping late nights. Sometimes he doesn't even come back up to 1 week. I'll just be alone at home calling him. He'll just be like, please just stop calling me. I'm busy. I'll get back to you when I feel like. So it was really eating me up. I felt like maybe he was just using me, kind of. So after some months,
Okay.
he came back. That was almost a year that he just came back. That was last month. This last month that just got back.
Okay.
He came back to me, begging me. He bought a whole lot of things, begging me to come back so that we get married. That he couldn't stay without me and all that. He even got me, some expensive things. And he even bought me some new phones, sent my parents a huge amount of money. And come on, the thing was,
Just calm down. Okay, now he said he wants you back, that he wants to marry you. And what happened thereafter?
Um, I mean, I love him. I love him so so much. I mean, this is the guy that he's the first guy I've ever known in my life. Like, he's the first guy I've ever slept with, and or that you know that feeling. So I can't even stay. Even all those while that we've not been together, I still think about him. I still wish that one day we can still come back together and be the way we used to be before. But then I don't know him coming back after everything and all that. So though I wanted to go back to him, I just don't want to look desperate. I told him that he should give me some time to think it's all true. Then I discussed it with my best friend. So she was like, this whole thing is suspicious to her, and that I should not go back. Well, I cannot say no to someone I love. I know that I really love you and I'm not going back to you. That means I'm lying to my heart. You understand? So she said that even if I'm going to go back, that was when she told me about your platform, about
Okay.
you guys, and telling me that you guys see things and all these things, that I can come and tell you about it then before making any move. You understand that anything you guys say, that's from there I'll know what's next to do.
Okay, so why are you here? What do you want us to do for you?
So I just want to know why he's back, and if he's really in for it because he loves me, or if there is any intentional act like my friend is saying, because I love this guy and he even promised to marry me. Like, he wants to marry me like
Okay,
ASAP.
he wants you to come back to him so that you people will get married.
He said if I'm coming back this week, he's coming to meet my people the same week.
So you are here to check if he's genuine this time around or there is more to it.
Yes.
All right, no problem. I heard your story. Is there any other thing you want to say, or I should go ahead?
Nothing much. I just love this guy, and we've been through a lot together. So
So inside your mind, what do you want to do?
I want to go back to him.
You want to go back to him.
Yes, sir.
That is what you want.
Yes.
All right, no problem. I heard your story. People, you guys equally heard what she said. The reason why she's here, she wants Seer to look into her case to see if this guy is actually for real this time around. But sister, before I will bring my Seer into this very issue, I must tell you the gospel truth that what you did before now is evil. Yes, sometimes we use our hands to get ourselves into troubles because of material things, because of rosary life, because of the thing he gives you, because of he drops you in and out of the school. You know that this person is into illegal something, and you decide to be keeping up with the person to the extent of taking in. Like, that one is not enough. You decided to use your unborn baby for sacrifice just for you to live big, eh?
So I didn't really know about this. I was already in it, and I can't afford to like lose my life I'm currently living for it.
Okay, because you don't want to lose the life you were currently living. That was why you gave in to his request to use your unborn baby for sacrifice.
So he's the only one I even have in my family. He's the only one that caters for me and all that.
Nne, let me tell you the gospel truth. No matter what you say to me right now, no matter how you paint it, it will never look good. It will never sound good to my ears. What you did was evil. Yes, I am telling you the gospel truth. No woman in her right senses would do what you did. I must tell you that before I bring my Seer into this very issue. Have it at the back of your mind that you have committed nothing but mother. That he needs to beg God, like he needs to submit totally to God for forgiveness. But before that, let's look into why you are here first. People, she said she's here to seek for Seer to check if this guy is genuine. She says she really loves this guy and she wants to go back to him. That's what her mind is telling her. But let's get down to her request. Seer ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Biko nwatakịrị nwaanyị anọ n'obi anyị si n'ihe butere ya n'obi anyị bụ maka na o nwere nwatakịrị nwoke ya na ya na-eme bọị. Ọ sị na ya bụ nwata nwoke ji ego na-enetekwana ya na-enete ezinụlọ ya wa anya na-azụ ya n'akwụkwọ na-emeri ya nta n'ime oroko na ori ọ na-adị emefọrọ ya. N'oge ụfọdụ na ha na-aga obodo oyibo ịga zuo ike nwere aṅụrị. Ọ sị na ya bụ nwata nwoke abụka ezigbo mmadụ. Mana ọ sị ka ụbọchị na-aga ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke wee nwee ihe nsogbu wee daa ihe ada agazi ka o si agabụ na mbụ. Ọ sịkwa na ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke bụ onye na-atụ akwụkwọ and ọ ma maka ya bụ ihe, mana maka ndịrị ndụ ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke na-eyi emeri ọ na-ebi ọ nọsi ebe ahụ ike. Ọ sị na mgbe ọnọdụ tụgharị ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke wee daba ebidolewe ihe niile ha wegasị n'oge ahụ na mmịa nọkwude n'ụlọ ọgwụ nọ ihe niile na-emekọ ofu ugboro, nke mere na ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke lewere ihe ndị owe ịfụ na ha guzoro na-erikwe nri nọkwara n'ọnọdụ ha nọ. O were ofu ụbọchị ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke wee pụọ wee bata. Mgbe ọ bata one ya n'ilu, obi adịrị ya mma. Ọ jụọ ya ka ya bụ ike ihe na-eme o kwere egwu ya. Ọ sị na o were abalị na mbọ ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke imepe ọnụ wee gwu ya na o wee ebe a ga-ewee si ya na ọ ga-achụ àjà. Na ya bụ àjà ọ ga-achụ bụ na ọ bụ na o jiri ihe o ji bụrụ nwoke wee chụọ àjà, o were nwa ha bụ n'afọ wee chụọ ya. Nwatakịrị nwaanyị a sị na ọ dị ime afọ ọnwa 6 mgbe ihe a na-eme. Ọ sị mgbe ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke gwachara ya bụ ihe o were iwe hapụrụ ya bụ ụlọ pụọ. Mana ka ọ na-wee cheche ya bụ ihe nke ọnamama ndụ m na-ebi ọnamama mbizie nne m nọ n'ụlọ ọgwụ ọ na-ama nzọpụta ya cheche ihe niile oche wee were owu ya wee ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke wee kweta na ya bụ ihe wee were nwa obu n'afọ wee chụọ ya bụ àjà ya bụ nwa wee pụọ. Ọ sị na ihe niile nachitekwe karịa ka ọ dị na mbụ ha ebiwekwe na-akụ, mana oge na-eteghị anya ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke wee gbanwee na-akụ eti nka kụrụ pan. Ọ pụọ ma nnata ofu izu na-ebugharị ụmụ nwaanyị na-agagharị. Ọ sị na ụta ka ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke si wee chụpụ ya na bịa sị ya na ọ chọrọzi ihe ọbụla gbasara ya gawara owu ya o wee gaba. Ọ sị na ya bụ ihe emego ofu afọ. Ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke wee bịakwute ya wute ihe onyinye dị iche iche na ekwentị o gotegasị ya wee na-aya biko na ọ chọọ ka ha nachitekwa azụ na kịta na ọ chọzụrụ enyi ya na ọ na-abata kịta ọ na-anị ozugbo. Ya bụ nwatakịrị nwaanyị wee gwa ya na ihe mee bụ na ọ ga-enyegodi obere oge ka o chee ya bụ ihe. Ọ sị na ọ gakwuru enyi ya nwaanyị wee gwa ya maka ya bụ enyi ya nwaanyị wee sie mba na ya ihe niile a na o we ka ya bụ ihe dị na o nwere ike ọ bụ na o wee nwatakịrị nwoke a bụ n'obi, mana ya nwa n'ebe a na-esi ọnwụ na ọ chọrọ ịnachiri ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke na ọ fụkie n'anya nke ukwuu na ọ ya mere ya nwaanyị ọ bụ n'ụbọchị nke taa. Ya bụ enyi ya nwaanyị wee gwazie ọ bụ na ị chọrọ ịnachiri ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke tufu ime ya bụ ihe gakwuru skit comedy ka anyị nebara ya na ya bụ ihe ka mmarụ ka ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke abịakwara ọfụma ugbu a ka ọ bịara ogbugbu. Ọ sị n'otu a ka o si wee zitere anyị ozi nji wee sị bịa n'obi anyị n'ụbọchị nke taa. Ọ sị na ihe mere o ji wee bịa biko dododo ka ị nebara ya na ya bụ ihe ka ị marụgodi ka ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke na ihe ọ na-ekwu na ọ chọrọ enyi ya na ọ nachite ugbu a eziokwu ka o wee ihe ọzọ dị na ya bụ ihe. Nwee sị gị biko dododo na etufuru oge ọbụla nebagodo ya na ya bụ okwu ka ị gwa m ihe ị were ikwu na ihe a na-eme. Ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Okay, Seer wants to say something. Seer, biko gaa n'iru ka ịgwa m ihe ị nwere ikwu n'okwu a. Ana m ege ntị.
Asị m ka njukene nwatakịrị nwaanyị kọrọ akụkọ a. O nwedekwalụ nke bụ uche.
Seer said he's asking that, do you have sense at all? Do you have sense?
So I can't. I can't answer that.
You can't answer that. So you don't know if you have sense or not.
I did everything I did out of love.
Seer, ya bụ nwatakịrị nwaanyị si na ọma nzanwu ya bụ ajụjụ n'ihe niile o mee na o mere ya maka na ọ fụ ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke n'anya. Ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Nke a bụ ịfụnanya iberibe.
Seer said this is foolishness and not love. Yes. Seer, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ọ makwa ọnọdụ ụlọ n'ime ya.
Seer said, do you know the condition you are in right now? Do you know?
No. No.
Seer, ọ sị na ọ mara ọnọdụ ọ nọ n'ime ya.
Ọ ma afụfụ na ihe ga-adakwasị ya n'ọdịnihu gbasalụ ihe nke o mevu na mbụ.
Seer said, do you know the consequences of what awaits you because of what you did in the past? Yes, for giving in, for allowing, for using your unborn baby for sacrifice. Seer, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Nnesi anya ihe ụfọdụ n'afọ ọ dị nke nnefele onye afọ anya ka o jee taki n'afụfụ ka o jee ebe afọ ọ chọrọ ije o jesịa pụta wee fụ ụzọ ka ọ nwụọ ya ọ mara na Chukwu fụrụ ya n'anya.
Seer said sometimes after listening to some people's story, he will be like, let me allow this person to go and suffer this suffer, as in experience this thing you want to go and experience. That if you go there and survive and comes back, then you will know that God loves you. Seer, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Na ọ bụrụ na ọ bụrụ maka ofu ihe nsị ka nrapụ gị ka ije kene ya bụ ije.
Seer said, if not for one reason, he will allow you to embark on this journey you want to embark on, as in to return to this your ex. Seer, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Mana mara amalụ n'otu ọbụla o si na dị na afụfụ gbasara ihe nke ime ka dị na-eche gị.
Seer said, no matter how it is or becomes, that you should know that the consequences of what you did in the past is still waiting for you. It awaits you. Seer, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ụbọchị ọbụla ị nwara anwa na-achị azụ jekwuru ya bụ nwata nwoke, isi gị bụ ihe ga-abanye ya.
Seer said, any day you return to that your ex, this your ex you are talking about, that your life, you will not come back alive, as in you will not come out of it alive. Seer, biko ị na-achị kọwalụ m na ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke bụ ihe ọzọ n'obi na ọ bụrụ ihe ọ kwuru na ọ chọrọ ịnụ nwatakịrị nwaanyị a ka o ji wee na-agụ ya na chita azụ.
Ọbịbịa na-abịa na ndụ ya bụ nwatakịrị nwaanyị bụ iji ya mezukwe nke emebulu eme na mbụ.
Seer said that, Seer said something and I asked him if he's trying to tell me that this marriage this guy is talking about, is he not what he's coming from? Seer said no, that he's coming back to this girl is to use her to complete the one he did with the unborn baby in the past, meaning he wants to use you for sacrifice. Yeah?
Jesus, why would he think something like that?
Just be listening. Seer, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ya bụ nwata nwaanyị malụ ka ọ dị m n'obi.
Seer said, if you know how this your issue is paining him right now, you will just I don't know. See, ana m ege ntị ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ihe na-agwadebi ya bụ ya jee chọọ ụzọ ka ọ ga-esi wee mezie nke o mebigolo emebi.
Seer said, what he's telling you is that you should go and find a way to undo, as in to beg for forgiveness, to confess what you have done and ask for forgiveness. Seer, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Mana ọ kpọchie ntị ya malụ na o jesi anya bụ ije na ọma mfụkwa ụzọ wee na ọgwụ kọrọ m n'ụlọ.
Seer said, but if you decide to harden your heart to go back to this guy, that you will not come back alive. That is all he has to say concerning this. Do you get it? Yeah,
Yeah.
you get it right. So the guy coming back to you is just to use you to plus up what he's doing, just like he did with your unborn baby. So you have to be careful, very, very careful. Run away from him, distance yourself from him. Just go. If you go to your church, maybe if he's a pastor, if he's a reverend, confess your sin to him, confess what you did to him, and ask God for forgiveness. Yes, that is all you are going to do in this very issue. Crying will not help you. Crying will not sort this matter. Thank God. All you should be doing is to be thanking God that you died your best friend. In fact, if you go home now, go and thank that your best friend that told you about us. Thank God that you came to us. If not, it would have been a different story. So people, you guys have heard her story, and you equally heard what Seer said about it. So without wasting anybody's time, what advice do you have for this young girl? How do you feel concerning this very issue? Please tell us in the comment section. And as you are commenting, please comment respectfully. Do not forget to like and share after watching, and above all, subscribe to stay updated. As you continue to follow Skit Law Comedy to stay updated, as you continue to be a loyal and faithful fan, may God bless you now and always. Amen. Now you don't watch this program and you learn something from it. Yes, let our girls learn from our mistake. Yes, people need to watch, as in our girls need to watch this program and learn from her mistake. That is why I'm begging for your support right now, and the support I need from you is just to share this video, make it go viral for the world to watch and learn. Share it as many times as you can, and as you do so, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'eke, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'orie, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'afọ, ọ ga-adịrịrị gị mma na nkwọ. Ise.